So, as I'm sure most of you guys are aware of, the Federal Reserve had their meeting today, and there was some bombshells that came out of that meeting, like we're not getting rate cuts in 2024. The terminal rate is going to be higher than what our expectations were. Not by too much, but still higher. And also, the federal funds rate is expected to be higher in 2024 than we previously thought, guys. So we talked about a lot of this in the last video. So if you want an in-depth review of essentially what happened today, go ahead and watch that last video. But in this video, I want to talk about what all of that means in regards to AMC stock, essentially what is ahead for AMC, guys. And AMC did come out with this today as well, that AMC Theaters is now starting their branded credit card very soon in early 2023, and this has some people pretty bullish on the stock, guys. So we are going to get into this. We're going to talk about the ortex data, the stonk tracker data, look at the technicals. Everything you need to know regarding AMC stock will be provided to you here in this video. So let's not waste any of your time. Hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. Source your comments, questions, or concerns down below in the comment section. And if you guys want to come trade with me live in real time every time I make a trade, link down below in the description of this video as well for that one. So first things first, guys, I gave you the spiel on the Fed. I don't want to stick on that too much, but as you do know, it will affect the broad markets. It is going to be the biggest thing of this week, so you're going to see some digestion over the next couple of days, and that could mean big moves to the upside or the downside, and that could affect AMC as well, so keep that in mind. Now, let's start with the story that broke today, and there's a couple places actually reporting on this, so this is not your only site to get this information, and they're all going to have various opinions on this, but nonetheless, AMC is starting its credit card business, and this is something we've known about for a while, but it fundamentally could have a big impact to AMC's valuation if this is a big success. Now, it says the exhibitor will launch a credit card in early 2023 in its latest attempt to diversify revenue and reach out to retail investors. AMC Theaters has found its next investment to appease its retail investors. The movie theater chain is set to launch an AMC Entertainment Visa card in early 2023 in partnership with Visa and Deserve, a digital credit card platform. Credit card holders will be able to earn additional AMC Stubs rewards points when making purchases at the theater as well as purchases outside of the theater chain. The card is only available to AMC Stubs members. Demand for the new credit card is expected to be high, so much so that AMC is offering those who sign up for the waitlist the ultimate prize, for some, a chance at meeting AMC chairman and CEO Adam Aron, who has been the rallying force for the retail investors who saved the company from bankruptcy by turning AMC into a meme stock. Members on that waitlist who apply for a credit card will be entered into a sweepstakes to attend a red carpet movie premiere with Aron. Until now, the theatrical exhibition industry is one of the few untapped major retail sectors that hasn't offered customers the opportunity to amplify their purchase power, accelerating their rewards, and demonstrate their loyalty through the use of a co-branded credit card, Aron said. Quote, with a built-in customer base of tens of millions of existing AMC Stubs members, we know there are avid moviegoers who will benefit greatly from using their AMC Entertainment Visa card at the movies and for their everyday purchases. There also is another extremely important consistency for whom we care greatly, and those who find the AMC Entertainment Visa card to be of a compelling appeal. AMC's millions of enthusiastic and passionate shareholders, this new AMC Entertainment Visa card was certainly designed with them in mind, he added. And this is something that could be very big for AMC, because if you guys are unfamiliar how credit card companies essentially work, is they charge around 3% to essentially make those transactions go through. That's what a business would pay Visa. Every transaction is around 3%. Same for MasterCard. The numbers can vary, but it's around 3%. Now, when you have a branded credit card, there's usually some kind of split to that, right? 2% to Visa, 1% to AMC, and that's basically on every transaction. So if a lot of people started to use this in their daily spending, activities or hobbies, whatever word you want to use for it, it could fundamentally be a big deal for AMC and bring up the fundamental valuation. So there is that, and that is the big story that is breaking today. A little bit more clarity. Adam Aaron putting his words into this pretty big event for AMC. We don't know an exact day yet, but it's probably going to be the first couple of months of 2023, maybe shortly into the year. Maybe it is January or February when that does actually launch. Now, this credit card could be something that is a massive success and could add a lot of value to AMC, or it could be a big flop, and I think it's going to be somewhere in the middle, to be honest. I don't think it's going to be a flop by any means, but I don't think it's going to be the nail in the coffin for the hedge funds. Hopefully it is, but I would have liked to see this card branded out to more people, not just AMC stub members, because like I said, the more people that have this card, the more people that use this card, the more it will help AMC's just overall valuation, guys. Now, nonetheless, I do think it will be a tailwind factor, meaning it will help to push AMC up rather than be a negative thing to help push AMC down over the next couple of months, at least until this card comes out and we start getting some numbers for it. Now, let's take a look at the Ortex data, guys, and if you did not see the last video, short interest is up by about 1.62% here today, sitting at about 19%. You do have 97.31 million shares that are sold short. 1.55 million of those sold short here today. Cost to borrow rates on the day have been about 20% pretty consistently, and you do have about 300 to 350,000 shares that are available to be traded pretty much throughout the entirety of today. Cost to borrow average at 22%, cost to borrow max at about 27%, and cost to borrow minimum at 0.35%. So these numbers still are looking very healthy. And just if you guys are unaware, Ortex did estimate the short interest went down a lot about 2 days ago now, and now every day since then we've been adding over 1 million shares sold short every single day. So I don't think this estimate is correct, and I think the short interest is way higher than Ortex is telling us. Let's take a look at the option activity now, and you can see it was very positive for the day. 100% positive order value, comprised of 5 orders totaling $171.37 thousand. So very, very bullish as far as the options are concerned in AMC. So there is that information that you guys probably wanted to know. As far as economic data, anything else that could move the markets Thursday and Friday, you don't really have anything on Thursday besides retail sales month over month for November, expected to come in at about 1%. The previous month was 1.3%, so that could be big. Philadelphia Fed and some bond auctions as well throughout the day tomorrow, which could also be pretty big. Friday, you don't have anything that is going to move the market. So there is all of that. As far as the Stonko tracker data, guys, let's go ahead and refresh this page. You're looking at about 7,700 calls that are in the money expiring this Friday, and about 152,000 that are out of the money. So this is shaping up to be a very big option expiration, and you don't have a lot of calls in the money. You do have a lot of calls out the money. So if this stock does move up in a big way, you could definitely see some gamma activity. And then if we look further down the chain, coming to 2023, January 20th, that's going to be a very big option expiration, with already about 400,000 calls that are out of the money and about 7,500 calls that are currently in the money. So I think that's going to be a very, very volatile expiration, as well as this Friday. This Friday, you do have like $3 trillion worth of options, futures, just derivatives, expiring on the stock market. So $3 trillion, that's a lot. That's going to get things flowing and moving in the stock market, guys. If we take a look at the technicals on AMC, we were up about half a percent today in regular trading, up about 1.22% in after hours. Like I indicated in the last video, watch that $5 level. If we can hold above $5, I think the 50-day moving average, that's going to be the real test. And over the last like 20 days or so, when we were above the 50-day, it held it so beautifully that even when we fell under, it's literally turned straight to resistance, right? 1, 2, 3 days you've seen resistance at this level. As long as we don't break out to a new low, or break down to a new low, I should say, then you're probably going to come up, retest the 50-day moving average, and break out of that eventually. So my forecast would be from here that it's probably going to be a positive reaction for AMC in the markets rather than a negative. I think you would have broken the new lows by now and you'd be heading down even more. And with these tailwind factors like the credit card business coming here very shortly, it could set us up for some obvious volatility, but it could set us up for a big move higher if the markets do shake off what Fed Jerome Powell said today and can also make a move higher, guys. So there is all of that information. That's pretty much going to be it for this video. Not too much else to actually add, but it's going to be volatile. I think tomorrow is going to be another very volatile day, and so will Friday, guys. So thank you for watching. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, source your comments, questions, or concerns down below in the comment section. I will see you in the next one.